NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school boys basketball, where the Indian Lake Lakers will take on the Jackson Center Tigers. Tonight's game is brought to you by First National Bank, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, the New Knoxville Supply, Precision Strip, and St. Henry Bank. Thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this streaming of high school basketball. Tonight's game does feature the Indian Lake Lakers and the Jackson Center Tigers. The Indian Lake Lakers out of the Central Buckeye Conference, and they represent the Mad River portion of that Central Buckeye Conference. And Jackson Center plays out of the Shelby County Athletic League. My name is Jeff Henshin, bringing you tonight's telecast, this Saturday late afternoon tip-off. I got about 5:43 in the afternoon on this 21st day of December 2024 as we get ready to get the tip-off. Our keys of the game brought to you tonight for the Indian Lake Lakers. They need to be able to handle Jackson Center's pressure D. They also have to have their own sound defense against Jackson Center's very deliberate offense and get off to a quick start. Force Jackson Center to play in a higher tempo pace than what they would like to. For Jackson Center, need to be good in transition D. Look for the Lakers to get out and run. Need to rebound the basketball, limit the Lakers to one shot, and give them no open, clean three-point look opportunities. Our keys of the game are in place, if you will, and we're under action here with the Lakers of Indian Lake in the black jerseys, white numbers, and the home Tigers in the white jerseys with the orange numbers. The first shot of the game was missed by Cooper Hall, and a rebound belongs to the Tigers in the held ball possession. Starters for the Tigers: Lucas Heitkamp, Preston Sayre, Lawson Snap, Reed Plattfoot, and Carter Klopfenstein, the five in white. Man-to-man defense for the Lakers. Foul against the Lakers. That will go against, I believe, number 24. It is on Colin Benler, and the starters for the Lakers: Madden Lillard, Brody Reisinger, Cooper Hall, Avery Pickanu, as the three-point shot taken by Carter Klopfenstein is good, and Colin Benler, the five in black, for head coach Zach Overturf. And for the head coach for the Tigers, Aaron Klopfenstein, in his second season as head coach, 11th season on the basketball coaching staff. We played 1 minute. And there's going to be a backcourt violation turnover as it's touched. And the Lakers give it to the Tigers. Indian Lake comes in 3-1 on the season, 2-0 in the Mad River portion of the Central Buckeye Conference. They had a victory last night over Northwestern. Tough shot banked off the glass by Preston Sayre, his first 2 points, and a 5-0 lead for the Tigers. Again, the Lakers 3-1 on the season overall, 2-0 in league play. Got a league win against Northwestern last night, 66-52. The only loss came the game before that against Jonathan Alder, 72-56. There's a turnaround fadeaway jumper by Avery Pickanu, averages 16.5 points a game. He had 20 last night in the Lakers win. Man-to-man defense for the Lakers. Open three from the top, short by Snap, rebounded by the Tigers. Heitkamp's triple no good, and it will stay with Jackson Center, so they'll have 3 looks here at least in this possession. This will be their third touch, if you will. Before the Lakers lost to Jonathan Alder, they beat Otto Glandorf 62-51 and opened up this season with a win over Graham 64-57. Corner three is good. Preston Sayre, as the Tigers capitalized on those multiple looks. Second chance opportunity points, and they have an 8-2 lead. Good start for the Tigers, who usually are pretty sound defensively, but can score the ball in their offensive scheme. It just takes sometimes a bit as Madden Lilliard with his first 2 points, averaging just under 6 a game, is the 5'10 senior. And the Jackson Center Tiger lead is 4. Open 3, rattles home. Preston Sayre, his back-to-back triples. He has 8 quick points. That's his season average for the 6'1 junior, and a 11-4 7-point lead for the Tigers. Weave offense up top for the Lakers. Hall with the basketball. Needs a cutter. Doesn't get one, but does get it out to Lilliard. His ball, if you will, is stripped away. Good defensive pressure by Sayre. Plattfoot swings it to the corner. Carter Klopfenstein's three-pointer no good. Long offensive rebound maintained by the Tigers. Open look backside bucket. Assist from Snap, bucket by Klopfenstein. Coach Overturf will take a timeout. His team in a hole early, 13-4 with 4:27 to play in the first. We'll take a precision strip timeout with them. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to Jackson Center High School. My name is Jeff Henson, bringing you tonight's boys varsity basketball contest. Jackson Center off to a great start. They've been very efficient on offense. They've scored every time they've touched the ball, I believe, except for maybe once. They have a 9-point lead against an offensively minded Lakers team that's averaging 60 points a game. Big part of that offense is, wow, tough shot, is that young man, number 5, Brody Reisinger, his first 2 points a game. He averages 23 on the season. Sayre's been hot, misses it. Another offensive rebound, putback bucket for the Tigers. Second chance opportunity, and Jackson Center continues to capitalize. This is Reisinger. He's a 6'4 sophomore, again averaging 23. Had 15 in the win last night against Northwestern. Shot taken by Cooper Hall. Blocked and rebounded by the Tigers. Snap, trying to direct traffic, finds Sayre, who's got 8 points. Make it 11. His third triple of the first quarter, and throwing a deuce, he's got 11. Excellent start for the Tigers on their home court. Reisinger picks it up between his legs. Tigers switch on defense. Reisinger hit a circus shot before. That one was blocked by Plattfoot. He's had a couple blocks, I believe Plattfoot has. Support players in for the Tigers. Number 5, Cooper Hartle. For the Lakers, 23, Jackson Snipes. Conversation with the officials at the scorer's table, and they seem to be good, and we'll get back to action. 3:02 in the first quarter. 18 points already for the Tigers. Getting it in the back quarters, Avery Picanew averaging 16.5 points a game. Pull-up jumper contested, but wow, nice shot over Reed Plattfoot. 4 points now from Reisinger. Plattfoot, turnaround shot, no good. Another offensive rebound. 5th offensive rebound of the quarter. Free throws coming up for Carter Klopfenstein. Foul will be the second foul against Colin Bendler. He has the only 2 fouls in the game, as making the free throw is Klopfenstein. And then to replace Bendler is number 3. Lilliard returns to the lineup. He is a starter, averaging just under 6 points a game. Klopfenstein at 4.5, or just under 5 points a game, is well off to that mark. That he now has 7, so a couple points above his season average. And the Tigers have put up 20 first quarter points against the Lakers. Bounce pass in, and unable to maintain the pivot foot on the catch was Lilliard. Well, that's because he was fouled. So the Jackson Center Tigers will get a foul against Preston Sayre, his first, team's first. Three-point basket. Pickanu, he has 5 in the game. Also on the court for Indian Lake, Tyler Tidwell had 13 points last night, number 33 off the bench. And there's a foul on Pickanu, reaching around and holding Plattfoot. 3 team fouls in a quarter against the Lakers. Back in for Jackson Center, 6'6" junior Lawson Snap. Plattfoot with the basketball will dribble pass to Heitkamp. Lucas with the basketball up front. Under 2 minutes to play. First quarter. Snap. Kicks out to Hartle. Corner 3 deep in the corner is off by Lucas Heitkamp. Another offensive rebound for the Tigers. Another basket. Second chance opportunity. That is now 7 points for the Tigers. They have an 11-point lead against the Lakers. Excellent job rebounding the offensive glass for Coach Aaron Klopfenstein's Tigers. Reisinger bring it up top. Step back three-pointer is good. 7 for Reisinger, a 6'4" sophomore, as he now defends Plattfoot on the other end. And stepping out of bounds is Heitkamp. Jackson Center just their first turnover of the ball game. Indian Lake very clean as well with just 2 turnovers. 61 seconds left. First quarter is the clock again running now against the Lakers. Snipes bounces it down to Reisinger. Pickanu trying to do the spin dribble drive. He does. Up to Lilliard, now in the hands of Reisinger. Reisinger dribbles, pops, stops, off the glass, tough shot, no good. Up in the air for the board, Plattfoot, he'll secure it and bring it down. 20 seconds left. A good first quarter for the Tigers offensively with 22 on the board, the final 14 seconds. Hartle down to 8. Dump it down, turnaround jumper off the glass, no good by Plattfoot. Three-quarter court shot off the mark by Lilliard, and that is the end of the first quarter. Jackson Center 22, Indian Lake 14. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NK Telco Sports.
We're more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Is your internet slowing down your family fun? Your work and all the things you need to get done? Say goodbye to buffering, lagging, and endless loading screens. With NK Telco's blazing fast internet and smart Wi-Fi, everyone gets the speed they need. No contracts, no hidden fees, just everyday low prices and fast speeds. NK Telco, keeping your family connected.
Welcome back to Jackson Center High School. Second quarter action getting ready to start here at Tiger Gymnasium. It'll be Indian Lake basketball. My name is Jeff Henson, bringing you tonight's matchup between the Lakers and the Tigers. Good first quarter shooting for Jackson Center has them an 8-point lead, 22-14. Ball knocked away, but into the hands of Picanoo. As also into the game was Weston Campbell, number 1. This is Weston Campbell now with the basketball for the Lakers, a 5'8 junior. Cooper Hall with the basketball. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers. Pump fake for Bendler and a whistle. Something happened that Reisinger maybe went out of bounds and then was the first one to touch it coming back on the court. So tough break for the Lakers. That is their third turnover of the ball game. Tigers will commit their second. Key stat for the Tigers, they shot 8 of 14 to Jackson Center in the first quarter, but had 6 offensive rebounds. And off those 6 offensive rebounds, they scored 7 points. Reisinger from 15, off the mark. Quickly down the court and getting the ball in the snap are the Tigers. Mid-range jumper is buried. Good looking shot by Reed Platfoot. He now has 6. Cooper Hall spins, drives, cut off. Nice bounce pass. Good ball fake. Good result. Assist Hall. Bucket Bendler. Bendler's first 2 points. Tigers bring it back out. Pass on the wrong side. Stolen by the Lakers. Second turnover of the quarter for the Tigers. An 8-point deficit faces the Lakers. They give it up on a nice steal and score by Lawson Snap. Both ends of the court. It looked like Snap was the one that stole it. Snap is the one that scores it. Back to a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Deep 3-point shot off the mark for Reisinger. Pull up from beyond the arc. Cooper Hartle, no good. Now the team is going up and down the court pretty rapidly. High shot off the bank board as Brody Reisinger got the rebound and the left-hand layup. 6'4 sophomore, 2, 4, 6, 9 points in the game. Open look, Hartle doesn't pull the trigger. He'll pass off to Snap, who will pull the trigger. No good. Defensive rebound from Reisinger. Corner 3. Attempt by Campbell off the mark. And the Tigers will advance it now into front court as they slow down the tempo a bit. Started out past few possessions here for both teams going up and down pretty quick. This time the Tigers will pull it out and run offense. Snap up top to Heitkamp. Man-to-man Laker defense. Kloffenstein. Swings it over to Cooper Hartle. Back in the hands of Snap and Coach Kloffenstein, Aaron Kloffenstein, in his second season as head coach. 11th season as a member of the Jackson Center coaching staff. Shouts out instructions, and Platfoot, a deep 3 is good. 30-second timeout taken by the Lakers. Jackson Center leads 29-18, you're watching boys varsity basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
4 minutes, 21 seconds to play second quarter. 11-point Jackson Center lead. They led by 8 at the end of the first quarter, 22-14. Coach Zach Overturf has taken a second timeout, leaves him with 3 left for the ball game. As his team will try to get back to work on offense and try to find some shutdown defense to climb back into this 11-point deficit. Hall buries the 3. Cooper Hall averaging just under 7 points a game. His first 3 of the night. Much needed points for the Lakers off the timeout, and they trail by 8. Cooper Hartle. Nice entry pass into Plattfoot. Double team, triple team. Fouled by Avery Picanew. First foul of the quarter for either team, and that one goes against Picanew. And that is his second foul. So Picanew with 2 fouls for Indian Lake. Also Colin Bendler with 2 fouls for Indian Lake. Plattfoot pass down to Klovenstein, no good. Indian Lake able to get the one and done. Picanew had a shot maybe altered at the bank board. It's missed. Good defense by the Tigers. Plattfoot. Nice angle, nice basket. 11 now in the ball game for the 6'7" senior Reed Plattfoot. Averaging just under 9 per game, has 11 tonight. Cooper Hall back-to-back triples. 6 points for the 6-foot junior. And a 7-point lead now for Jackson Center as the teams trade buckets, but Indian Lake getting 3s and Jackson Center hitting 2s. Battle underneath with Snap and Hall. Snap's got 6 inches on the shorter Hall. Quite a bit of contact as they play on. Drive to the basket. These 2 Lakers climb into each other, and there's a foul called as Reisinger and Lilliard both collided. And Lilliard gets called for the foul, his first. 2 shots on the way now for Jackson Center's number 4, 6-foot senior Lucas Heitkamp. First one no good. Heitkamp is scoreless tonight, averaging over 8 points a contest. Jackson Center lost a tough one last night to league opponent Botkins, 42-39. As Heitkamp now in the books with his first point. And an 8-point Tiger lead once again. That's where we've been kind of at since the end of the first quarter. Well, that was the lead at the end of the first quarter, 22-14. Cooper Hall's hit a couple threes. He goes to the basket and draws a foul against Carter Klopfenstein. His first team foul, number 1 of the quarter against the Tigers. Hall, 2 free throws. Hall's first attempt is good. Nice second quarter for the 6-foot junior. His 7 points have helped keep the Lakers within striking distance. A little bit slower pace here in the second quarter offensively, but still a lot of action. As Hall is good on both free throws. In for the Tigers, 32, Dane Reese, 6-foot freshman, Dane Reese, number 32. He will take the ball out of bounds. Preston Sayre, number 10, maybe just came in as well. I think that's the new guys for Sayre. Had 11 points in the first quarter. I don't know that I remember him playing here in the second, but he is back in the court now at 11 first quarter points. Plattfoot gives off to Sayre, who hit 3 3-pointers and a 2 to give him 11 in the first 8 minutes. 6-point Tiger lead, almost a 5 count, and it is a 5 count. The third Jackson Center turnover of the second quarter, their 4th turnover of the ball game. Indian Lake with 5 turnovers. 1 minute, 45 seconds to play, first half. Madden Lilliard with the basketball. He gets it back from Tidwell. Now their leading scorer in the season has it. He wheels, deals, tries to step through. Another tough shot. He's hit a couple of them tonight, but this time he'll be fouled in the act of shooting. And the Jackson Center foul goes against 23, Lawson's snap. Lawson's first foul, and free throws coming up here for the 6'4" sophomore. Misses the first. Reisinger had 7 in the first quarter, currently at 9, looking to get double figures with this made free throw. And put the Lakers back to within 5 would be probably the closest they've been in some time. Misses both. Probably do not see that very often. Tigers with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Pass deflected by Reisinger, but it hits the back of the bank board. It'll stay with Jackson Center with 1 minute, 20 seconds left until halftime. Sayre gets it inbounds to Heitkamp. Sayre looking inside to Plattfoot, but Lakers had double team or backside help. So instead they'll pull up from a 15-foot jump shot from Lucas Heitkamp, who now has his 3rd point of the ball game. 60 seconds left in the quarter. Handoff to Lilliard. Lilliard tries to find a crease, saves it from no travel. Good job by Lilliard maintaining that as a tough shot. Nice pass. Assist, Reisinger, basket, Bendler. 4 points all here in the second quarter from Colin Bendler. And it's back to a 6-point ball game with the clock moving as we approach the 32nd mark of the second quarter. Good ball movement. Shot, though, missed by Plattfoot. Reisinger will dribble handoff. Cooper Hall swings it across court over to Tidwell. Tidwell will fire the 3 with 12 seconds to go. No good. Offensive rebound. Losing the handle. Turnover Lakers. 3 seconds. Long 3-pointer off the mark by Klopfenstein and out of bounds with 1/10 of a second remaining, so not much the Lakers can do. And legally, there's no way they can score. Hopefully, just throw it in, and that is the end of the second quarter. It's your first half score. Jackson Center 34, Indian Lake 28. We'll take a break. When we come back in about 7 or 8 minutes, we'll have the first half stats and the start of our third quarter, all coming up here on NK Telco Sports here at Jackson Center.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Welcome back to Jackson Center as we get ready to start the third quarter. Tigers lead the Lakers 34-28. Shooting in the first half, Indian Lake 7 of 11 2-point shooting, 4 of 8 3-point shooting. Overall, the Lakers 11 of 19 from the field. Jackson Center with the basketball now, 8 of 12 2-point shooting, 5 of 12 3-point shooting, 13 of 24, very good percentage in the first half. They open up the half, though, with a missed two-pointer, but they get the offensive rebound. A couple looks there is the third. It could be the fourth one. Losing track of who all shot here, but they come away with no points. Offensive charge called against the Lakers. That will go against number 3, Madden Lilliard, his second. Turnovers. Lakers had 6 turnovers in the first half. That one there is their 7th. Jackson Center with 4. Skip pass over to Klopfenstein. Heitkamp now will spin into the paint and kick out to Sayre, who had 11 points in the first quarter. And that's where he sits now with 11 and has the basketball. Nice move to the basket along the baseline for Lawson Snap. His 4th point of the ball game. Drive to the basket, shot by Lilliard, blocked by Plattfoot, but recovered by the Lakers. So they'll get another look here in this offensive opportunity. Is pulling the trigger. Mid-range jumper is short by Reisinger. And the Tigers come down with the basketball. Bucket by Plattfoot. Reed now with 13 in the game. A 10-point lead for the Lakers. Reisinger nearly lost the basketball and able to maintain it. Drive to the bucket by Pickanu is blocked shot by the Tigers again. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball, held ball. It will stay with the Lakers. Inbound pass goes into Cooper Hall. Had 9 points at Hall 8 points. Had them all in the second quarter. Turnover as the Lakers step out of bounds. Scoring in the first half for the Tigers, Preston Sayre had 11 points, Reed Plattfoot 11. Plattfoot now with 13. Lawson Snap had 2, he now has 4. 7 from Carter Klopfenstein and 3 from Lucas Heitkamp for their total at that time of 34. They now sit at 38. Skip pass, Klopfenstein for 3, no good. Lakers with the rebound. Slow to get up the Snap, but he's now running down the court. Shot taken by Reisinger. He is shot. Appears, it looks like, was blocked again. So the Tigers have had about 2 or 3 blocked shots here in the quarter. Pass to Snap. Move by Klopfenstein through some Lakers and scores the basketball. He now has 9 points. Whistle on the court. Timeout taken by the Lakers. They trail by 12, 40-28. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Good start to the third quarter for the Tigers. They have a 6-0 run. They now lead by 12. Lakers need a bucket here to climb back into this 12-point deficit with 4:48 to go in the third. Hall finds Reisinger. He goes to the paint. Tries to shovel it to his teammate Bendler, but cannot get it through the Tiger defense. Tigers turn it over. And it'll be another turnover. Nope, it'll stay here with Indian Lake. Lakers have committed 3 turnovers here in the quarter. Lawyer needs help. He'll throw a long pass to the backcourt to Avery Picanew. Picanew with 5 points in the ball game. Needs help. He'll find Cooper Hall. Over to Lilliard. Lilliard trying to get space, goes to the basket, shields, and scores. Madden Lilliard, his 4th point. And it's back to a 10-point deficit in favor of Jackson Center. Sayre, haven't heard from him in a while. He hits his 4th triple of the night. He has 14 points in the game for the 6'1 junior. Came in averaging around 8. He's got 14 now on 4 of 5 3-point shooting. Hall in trouble, have to get out of the 3-second lane, and he does. Bendler, tough shot over Plattfoot. Long pass down the court in one motion to catch, and the shot by Plattfoot. He has fouled, so good job not only rebounding the basketball by Reed Plattfoot, but hustling down the court to catch the pass and gets fouled in the act of shooting. Reed Plattfoot, a 6'7 senior with 13 points on the night, will shoot 2 free throws, his first attempts of the ball game. The first one is short. In for the Tigers, number 5, Cooper Hartle. In for the Lakers, number 33, Tyler Tidwell. Reed Plattfoot looking for point number 14, and he gets it. Brody Reisinger, 9 points in the ball game, averaging around 23 per contest. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Tigers is 14. Picanew, though, nice move, his 7th point of the night. Back to a dozen, but a good move off the jab step. Able to finish on the left side with a right-handed shot at the basket. Posting up in the paint is snap. They don't give it to him. Skip pass over to Sayre. Deep three. Preston Sayre, his 5th three-pointer of the ball game, 5 out of 6 from beyond the arc. His 17th point. He's 1 for 1 from two-point shooting. Nice spin move. Tough shot. The fade away by Lilliard is short. 15-point lead. The Tigers continue to play well. They'll get a triple look from Hartle, no good. Jump ball. Possession will favor Jackson Center. Keep it here for what will now be their 4th offensive rebound of the quarter. Tigers had 6 offensive rebounds in the first quarter, turning those into 7 points. Did not have an offensive rebound in the second quarter. Have 4 of them here in the third, but commit their 2nd turnover of the quarter, their 6th of the ball game. Pickanu went that way a few possessions ago, goes that way again, and Pickanu back-to-back buckets, points 8 and 9 for the 6'1 junior, averaging 16.5 points a game. Ball knocked away or off the hands of a Tiger. Hall will scoop. Hall will score. And I believe we're going to get a timeout from Coach Klopfenstein. A full timeout is what it is. Tigers lead 47-36 with 1:57 to play, third quarter. You're watching boys high school varsity basketball on NK Telco Sports.
We're more than just a bank. Our commitment goes beyond banking transactions. It's about investing in the hearts and hopes of the people we serve. From scholarships that pave the way for bright futures to local initiatives that enrich lives, we stand by you every step of the way. Because when our community thrives, we all prosper. Together, we build a stronger, brighter community.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
We'd like to remind everyone our sponsors for streaming these basketball games include St. Henry Bank, Precision Strip, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Bank, Hometown Opportunity, First National Bank. So thank you to those sponsors that allow us to do this, and that's bring you high school boys basketball tonight. On our First National Bank scoreboard, it reads 47 for Jackson Center, 36 for Indian Lake. Coach Aaron Klopfenstein in his second season has burned his first time out. A couple of turnovers here by the Tigers and a couple buckets by Avery Pickanu have taken the 15-point lead, but the Tigers just got down to 11, and Coach Klopfenstein will reset his Tigers here against now. Looks like a little bit of a full court pressure defense put on by the Lakers. Hartle with the basketball. Being pressured by Campbell. Tigers get it down. Left-handed shot off the glass. No good by Plattfoot. Offensive bucket, Plattfoot. Indian Lake would like to have had the, quote, over the back call, which doesn't exist, but there is a pushing foul that they could have been called. Tidwell's three-pointer, no good. Offensive opportunity, second chance for Pickanu, no good. Rebound for the Tigers, but they commit their fourth turnover. So Indian Lake, if you will, off the Jackson Center turnover, will have an opportunity here. They trail by 13 as they clean up the floor in the basketball. Coach Klopfenstein not maybe in 100% agreement with the travel violation, as they continue to clean up the action or the wetness on the floor. That would be a manager, Spencer Sayre, hustling out there with the mop. And I think we're ready to go to work again here. Tigers substituted somebody. I missed who it was. It was number 32, Dane Reese. Pickanu, tough shot from the elbow, leaves it short. Defensive rebound, Jackson Center. Cooper Hall with a nice steal. Cooper Hall with a basket. Points off turnovers for the Lakers, and they have climbed back to 11 with 52 seconds to play third quarter. Need another stop defensively, do the Lakers. Bounce pass into Heitkamp. Nice move with the left hand across the front of the rim, no good. Chance here for the Lakers to get back into single deficit. And it will be a turnover instead. So chance here to cut the lead into single digits, could not do so. Madden Lilliard into the ball game for the Lakers. Also, it looks like Carter Klopfenstein, the 6'3 junior, back on the court, replacing Lucas Heitkamp. Lakers picking up some full court pressure. 18 seconds, third quarter. Hartle utilizing the stop and go, trying to free himself from Lilliard. Clock down to 8. Hartle, his pass into the youngsters in the front row. Did everything nice, but deliver a good pass, and that's 6 third quarter turnovers against the Tigers. So they only had 4 in the first half. They now have 10 in the ball game, 6 of those here in a quarter. And I know that one of them led to a basket by the Lakers on the Cooper Hall steal, but other than that, I don't know that the Lakers really utilized much of the opportunity as a three-pointer. Again, blocked, it looked like, by the Tigers. They'll take an 11-point lead into the fourth quarter, 49-38. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NK Telco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Final 8 minutes underway here at Jackson Center. My name is Jeff Henchen, bringing you tonight's Central Buckeye Conference Indian Lake Lakers and the Shelby County Athletic League Jackson Center Tigers matchup, as the shot by Reisinger is off the mark. Tough shot it was, well defended. The Tigers will get the rebound, but commit now their 7th second half turnover. They had 4 in the first half. They now have 11 in the ball game. Indian Lake had 6 turnovers in the first half. They now have 10. Pickanu tried to draw the foul on the three-point shot. And they're going to kind of, I guess, calling for flopping. So that's a warning. From what I kind of heard from the official, the flop rule, that was a warning. The next one would be a technical foul. So did not seen that in high school, but I think he said it was maybe a new rule this year. So we play on. Lakers come up empty. Tigers, 11-point lead. They've led, if not all the way, a lot of the way, getting off to a 22-14 lead in the first quarter and basically held that 8 to 11, 13-point lead. Boy, Preston Sayre has shot the ball well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 from three-point range. Sayre with 20. And an offensive charge by Reisinger, taken by Lucas Heitkamp. Reisinger will pick up just his first foul. As again, they'll clean up the floor. Good defensive pressure. I believe, again, it was by Lucas Heitkamp drawing the contact and the offensive player control foul. 7:10 left to play. They'll bring Spencer Sayre back out to clean up the moisture on the court. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left in the ball game. Indian Lake 3-1 on the year. They're 2-0 in their Mad River Conference portion of the Central Buckeye Conference. Jackson Center 3-2 overall. They suffered a loss last night in league play. They dropped to 1-2 against Botkins, 42-39. Heitkamp will bring it up against token defense by Madden Lilliard into the front court. Heitkamp comes and will look to swing it over to Sayre, who's hit from all spots on the court tonight, three-point range. Driving, but before the shot, foul against the Lakers on the drive by Reed Plattfoot. Madden Lilliard will pick up the foul as Cooper Hall and Colin Bendler come back on the court for the Lakers. Sayre, number 10, will inbounds the basketball. He leads all scorers with 20. Boy, Plattfoot does a nice job. The Tigers do a nice job, all of them do, posting up on the interior. Sayre misses, so he is human. Rare miss by Sayre. Again, now he's 6 for 8 on the night, and he's 1 for 1 two-point shooting, so 7 for 9 from the field. As 6'1" junior Preston Sayre has 20 points in the game, came in averaging 8. Reisinger looking for an opportunity, can't get a room to pull the trigger. Foul called against Jackson Center's Lawson Snap. First foul of the quarter on the Tigers. Bendler with the basketball. Pickanu now over to Reisinger. Clock moving under 6:20. Reisinger all with the left hand. Can't get it to drop. Defensive board, Tigers. Tigers now up by 14 and just over 6 minutes away from earning the victory. Nice ball movement. 4 guys make the good pass, and scoring a 2 is Preston Sayre. He has 22 points. Coach Overturf will take a timeout. Jackson Center leads 54-38 with 5:55 to play in the fourth. You're watching boys varsity basketball on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back to the Jackson Center High School. Tigers now a 16-point lead. As the Lakers need to get moving quickly. Tough task against a very good Jackson Center defense. Reisinger with a step through scores his first points of the second half. He now has 11, and they need a stop, and they'll double team and they will press. And that'll give some opportunities if Jackson Center can finish. And another offensive rebound. The miss by Snap, the follow-up from Plattfoot. Offensive second chance points has been huge tonight as the Tigers have excelled in that category. Madden Lilliard answers back with a three-pointer. He has 7 in the ball game now, points. Still a 13-point lead with just over 5 minutes to play. Tigers continue to play good team basketball. They should be deflected out of bounds and stay with the Tigers. Instead, it will be a turnover. No touch was called, so the Lakers get what they need, but need a lot more offense as time becoming a factor against the Lakers. They trail by 13, just under 5 minutes. They'll try to get some offense rolling here against the Jackson Center man-to-man defense. Open from deep beyond the three-point line. Reisinger back-to-back buckets. That one a triple. He now has 5 and a quarter. And it's a 10-point lead. They get a turnover. Pickanu can't get it to drop. And then there's a foul against the Lakers. So tough break for Indian Lake as they were hoping to get the score or a foul called. Second team foul in the quarters. That one goes against Madden Lilliard, his 4th foul. He will check out with the 4 personal fouls and 4:35 to go. So not unrealistic, but it's going to be tough to see how well Jackson Center handles the pressure. Plattfoot with the basketball, looking for help. Finds Sayre, gets it in the front court. Heitkamp will swing it over to Klopfenstein. See if Jackson Center runs offense or kind of takes some air out of the basketball. They're going to run some offense. 3-point shot by Plattfoot, no good. That's what the Lakers needed. They get a one and done. They need a bucket. They trail by 10. Tidwell. Cooper Hall's hit a couple threes. That one on the mark, but short. Defensive board by Plattfoot, or Klopfenstein. That would have been a big basket to cut it to 7. Sayre from the corner. Rattles it home. Back to 13. Sayre, I don't know what the record is here, but he's got 7 of them. Reisinger spins, wheels, gets a tough shot off. It can't get the bounce to drop. Offensive rebound. Bendler, no good. So a couple looks there for Indian Lake. They come up empty. And they will pick up their 3rd foul. So some opportunities here for Indian Lake, but Jackson Center has been able to withstand them and keep the basketball and a 13-point lead. Sayre over to Heitkamp. Heitkamp to the basket. Heitkamp scores and draws the foul. That'll give Heitkamp 5 on the night and a chance for 6. And a good decision with the lane wide open. Heitkamp, high percentage shot. Knocks it down and draws the foul. In for the Lakers is Lilliard with the 4 fouls. At the line for the Tigers, Lucas Heitkamp. He's got 5 points on the night, looking for point number 6. That would also give the Tigers a 16-point lead. Cannot get it done. Long arms, offensive rebound. Won't get credit to Klopfenstein for probably the rebound as Snap got it. But another 3-point basket by Sayre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 of them I believe he has. Make it 8. 8 3-pointers. 28 points for Sayre. Pick a new shot off the mark. Tigers on their way. They'll fire another three from Plattfoot. No good. Defensive board, Lakers. Just over 2.5 to play. 18-point lead. Pick a new will shoot the three. It's off the mark a bit short. Another rebound for the Tigers. Preston Sayre, 28 points, 8 3-pointers as that pass off of a Laker and out of bounds. Cooper Hall back in for the Lakers. Jackson Center's basketball. I have Sayre down for 8 of 10 from 3-point range and 2 of 2 from 2-point range. A little back and forth action, good ball movement again, but out of the hands of the Tigers. Their 4th turnover of the quarter. Reisinger up top. Tidwell will shuffle his feet, I think. Kind of got held up on a drive and unable to get a clear handle on it. Turnover number 6 of the half for the Lakers, number 12 of the game. Backcourt defense by the Lakers. Tigers will break pressure and slow it down as they have the 18-point lead. And Sayre will hit another one. No. That would have been number 9. He's now, I think, 8 for 11. Tidwell for 3. No. Minute and a half. Snap will find Kloffenstein. Back up top it goes. Tigers up by 18 with the clock moving at 1 minute 20 seconds. Preston Sayre dribbles over to Plattfoot, back to Sayre, and they'll play pitch and catch and take a lot of air out of the basketball here in this possession. And there's a whistle. And the official will unintentionally stop the game to tie his shoe, and that will allow wholesale substitutions for both teams. A line change for the most part. In for the Tigers, number 44, Collar Butler, a senior. Number 12, Jackson Davis, a senior. Number 15, Ian Stengel, a junior. Number 32, Dane Reese. And still on the floor is Cooper Hartle. So I believe those are the 5 Tigers that are now on the court. And for the Lakers, it'll be number 24, Bendler. Number 10, Cooper Hall. Number 1, Weston Campbell. Number 32, I don't have a name on him. Not on my roster. It could be Jackson Snipes. I'll check that as a 3-pointer by Stengel, no good. Shot by Siegel, no good. Or Reese, I should say. Lane Kipker could be the Laker that's on the court, wearing number 32. 43 seconds to play, 18-point lead. After the broadcast, I will take a short break, come right back with our final game numbers and a brief recap of tonight's boys varsity basketball game. .30 Cooper Hall. Campbell will give it up to Bendler. They'll reverse it all the way across the court. And the basket is up and in, and I'm going to have to guess. That could be Lane Kipler, or Kipker, possibly, number 32. As the Tigers will let it run down. There's your final buzzer, your final score. Jackson Center 64, Indian Lake 48. Your final score, hold on, I'll get the game time or the game stats here as you want to bear with me. Once again, your final score, Jackson Center 64, Indian Lake 48. Good shooting for the Tigers, it looks like tonight. Definitely helped them in this victory. As I'm putting their numbers together first. Lakers with a loss will drop to 3-2 overall. They stay 2-0 in their conference. As I'm just about ready, I believe, with their full game stats here from Jackson Center as they finish with the Lakers. And we'll go like this here for the Indian Lake Lakers. Shooting for Indian Lake tonight in the ball game. They will finish 14 of 31 two-point shooting for Indian Lake. 4 of 16 three-point shooting, a total of 18 of 47 from the field for the Lakers. For Jackson Center, very good shooting tonight. 15 of 26 two-point shooting and 10 of 24 three-point shooting. 10 of 24 from beyond the arc. 8 of them coming from Preston Sayre. But overall, the Tigers 25 of 50, perfect 50%. From the field, free throw shooting, just 4 free throws for the Lakers. They make 2 of them. Jackson Center, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Scoring in the basketball game for Indian Lake, Madden Lloyd will finish with 7. Brody Reisinger will finish with 14. Cooper Hall with a dozen at 12. Avery Picanew will finish with 9. Colin Bendler with 4. And Lane Kipker with 2, their total of 48. For the Jackson Center Tigers, 5 from Lucas Heitkamp. And for Sarah, to make sure I do my best to get this right, 28, I believe. He had 11 in the fourth quarter, 6 in the third. That's 17, plus 11 in the first half. So we'll go with 28 for Preston Sayre, and again, he hit on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 three-pointers in the ball game for Sayre. Lucas Snap with 4. Reed Plattfoot with 18. And Carter Kluffenstein will finish with 9 for Jackson Center's total of 64. Tigers got off to a good start. 22 points in the first quarter. They led 22-14 over the Lakers. Lakers cut it to 6, 34-28 at halftime. Jackson Center able to grow the lead back up to 11 with a 49-38 lead at the end of 3. And they outscore the Lakers 15-10 in the final stanza to win 64-48. For Coach Kluffenstein and his Tigers, they will bounce back from the league loss last night to go to 4-2 overall. For Coach Overturf, they will not be able to get a double victory weekend as they beat Northwestern last night, but lose tonight on the road at Jackson Center, and they will drop to 3-2 overall. That will conclude our broadcast here from Jackson Center on NK Telco Sports, and I want to remind everyone again, our final score 64-48. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. For me, my name is Jeff Hench. We want to thank our sponsors, and we want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast here on NK Telco Sports.